Good morning, class. Today we'll discuss about the qualities of a successful entrepreneur. Some of the qualities are already discussed in our face-to-face discussion. So let's start now. Successful entrepreneurs are found in the biggest industries as well as in the smallest businesses. They show a special kind of spirit, vitality, and goal orientation. They are special kinds of people whose will, creativity, persistence, and pioneering drive make them leaders in businesses. They create new jobs, new products, new ideas, new technologies, and new advancements that promote economic growth that results in the economic well-being of the people. Big and small entrepreneurs bring economic progress to a community. This is the breed of people needed in our country. Specifically, this new breed of entrepreneurs possesses the following qualities. Drive for achievement. She is greatly motivated to accomplish the goals she has set for himself/herself. This makes her a result-oriented person. Desire for responsibility. A responsible entrepreneur commits himself/herself to the job. She takes the initiative, originates ideas and actions, and carries the job through with patience until results are achieved. Success for her is a product of her sense of responsibility and commitment to the business. Willingness to take risks. Any business requires a lot of risks, primarily the risk of failing or losing one's business, in which case, losing one's capital. Entrepreneurs possess the adventurous spirit of assuming risks and converting these risks into success, demanding a high level of performance to achieve goals that are both realistic and achievable. Next is drive and dynamism. The successful entrepreneur is full of vigor and vitality. She is always on the go. She has the drive and energy to pursue her goals relentlessly. She has a strong desire to win, to succeed, and this strongly motivates her to perform well and achieve greater heights. Persistence and hard work. They say that the key to success is hard work and more hard work. A successful entrepreneur relentlessly works to realize her goals. She is persistent and will continue to work until she gets what she wants to achieve. Self-confidence and self-reliance. The successful entrepreneur exudes confidence and competence. In turn, she can instill confidence in others. She is also reliable. Her honesty, integrity, and friendly dealings with others earn her friendships and goodwill. Diplomacy. An effective entrepreneur is one who can relate well with people from top to bottom. She is tactful and considerate when talking even to the lowliest of her employees and projects the same attitude to the person occupying the top position in a business organization. The ability to relate to others is an asset and advantage to business growth. Self-control. Once an effective entrepreneur makes a decision beneficial to a greater number, she sticks to that decision regardless of opposition. An effective entrepreneur is not easily swayed by external forces or public opinion as long as she believes that she made the right decision. Adaptability. This is the ability to adjust to the changes and the present demands of the times. The effective entrepreneur is willing to adapt to what she thinks are reasonable and realistic changes in his/her business operations and organizations, more so if such changes can promote the growth of her businesses and will benefit her workers. For instance, if she sees a need to change her organization structure so that responsibilities are spread out to her workers, she will do so in keeping with modern management principles. Foresight. This is thinking not only of the present but of the future as well. One can visualize the status of one's business in the next 5 or 10 years, formulate long-term plans or goals, and direct the company's efforts and resources toward these ends. Foresight is best concretized in terms of long-term objectives. For instance, if one foresees an establishment of chain stores for one's fast food in the next 10 years, then she will map out plans to realize this. One's foresight, however, is based on market conditions, growth of the economy, demand for the product, type of clientele, and other factors. Adequate knowledge. The successful entrepreneur is knowledgeable. She possesses both general and technical knowledge. Her general knowledge allows her to carry on a conversation on any topic. She understands people and knows how to motivate them. Her technical knowledge shows her expertise in the business she is in. She is in touch with current business conditions and marketing trends and can determine consumer demands. She is knowledgeable on the ABCs of buying and selling, storing, merchandise control, pricing and accounting. She is an expert in her trade and knows his/any asterisk products very well. Persuasive ability, she is a fluent speaker. She know how to motivate people and get their interest in the products she is selling. She is also a good listener and in doing so, inspires people and gains their trust and confidence. Creativity, resourcefulness, and innovativeness, the successful entrepreneur is in continuous search of new ideas. She think of ways to improve old products by introducing something new to her customers. It is in this never-ending search for new ideas the new products emerge. This is a sign of progress, of moving onward. Managerial ability, a successful entrepreneur is a systematic person. She plans her goal well, implements her programs with adequate controls, and evaluates her programs based on his/her criteria for success. Her management is based on objectives or goals. Being result-oriented, she sees that her objectives or goals are realized in the end. As a good manager, she oversees the smooth coordination of labor and management so that production is maximized. She knows how to handle her people, motivate them, and give them incentives to work harder. And lastly, an optimistic attitude toward life and business. The successful entrepreneur always sees the bright side of life and business regardless of risks or failure. She is optimistic about attaining success and equally optimistic when she fails, hoping to rise again and realize success later. The successful entrepreneur never stops learning. She trains himself/herself by attending seminars, workshops, and business conferences. She reads magazines and journals that keep up with business trends. She is greatly motivated to achieve more and to fully realize her potential in the business she is in. Her thinking and behavior are largely influenced by her philosophy and goals. She is an achiever, a result-oriented and disciplined type of person. This is the end our discussion. Goodbye, class.